Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome to Wednesday. I am kind of not ready for sprints. But anyway, here we are. All right. Tina. Oh, Tina. I'm very much awake. I'm so happy I can finally be awake for your sprints. I know what has been going on with your sleeping or you're not sleeping, maybe. What? Oh gosh, let me turn that off because that's going to make me crazy if it keeps beeping. Okay, let me turn this off because if it starts beeping, I'm also going to be crazy. No, I'm not reading that. I'm just turning that off. Okay. Tina, what has been going on with your sleep schedule? Hey, Mika. Mika, I saw your post in the Discord and it's super sad. How are you? I have no clue. I woke up at midnight last night and then fell asleep at like 6:30 and woke up half an hour ago. So strange. Huh. What time did you go to sleep before you woke up at midnight? I feel like, is it possible that you've been reading a lot of vampire books and you're maybe like exploring that as 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 a career path? Just curious. Um, all right, hang on a second. I need to grab my, and I don't even know where it is. I need to grab my book that I'm reading. Hang on just a second. I'll be right back. My book actually is, could be anywhere. Ah, here it is. See, I told you I wasn't ready, but I'm working on it. Oh my goodness. Uh, so what's new? Let me think. What's new in everybody's life? My friends are coming next week. I am very excited about that. My friend Grant is coming on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then my friends Bill and Kate, well, my friend Katie and her friend Bill, who I guess my friend too, I don't know. They are coming Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So it's going to be like a week full of friends in real life, in person. And I am super excited about it. Yeah. Messed up sleep cycles are so hard to repair. This is what I have heard. Tina, do you know how your sleep cycle got so messed up? Saying hello, hello. Yay, I know. I am so excited. Grant is coming from New Zealand and Katie and Bill. Well, Katie's coming from Chicago and Bill is coming from New York, New Jersey. I don't remember. I don't actually know where he lives. Um, and I know Grant from when I was in Vietnam. And I haven't seen Grant in 5 years, 6 years, maybe 7 years, maybe. It's maybe been 7 years since I've seen Grant. Um, so I'm excited about that. And I have no idea what we're all going to be doing um, while they're all here. Bill wants to go see some lighthouses, but I don't know that lighthouses are a thing here to see. I don't know. He's doing research. He'll figure it out. He's much smarter about these things than I am. Typically, I start to wake up later and later every day. And then suddenly waking up at like 7 p.m. And then you can't go to sleep at a normal time because you're wide awake. You just got up. Oof. Yeah, that sucks. So how do you get it back on track? You just start like forcing yourself to go to sleep earlier and earlier, or you force yourself to wake up earlier and earlier? Like, how do you get it back on track? You're like on an exact, you need to move to New Zealand. Then you'll be right in the right time zone all the time. Like, then you won't have to do anything, right? You're already like on the opposite of everybody in North America, right? You just have to move to the other side of the world, Tina. I've solved your problem. I'll send you my bill. Yeah, yeah. I guess it's just like a really, really bad case of jet lag. Maybe that's how you solve your problem. Because you really are on like the opposite spectrum, right? Like if you're waking up at 7 p.m. instead of 7 a.m., you're literally like on a completely different time zone now, on a different side of the world. So maybe it's like a jet lag cure that will help you. I don't know. Doing both of those things would be really hard. Moving to New Zealand, it would be really hard. Yeah. But at least you could sleep at a normal time. You'd be awake at a normal time. Right. So maybe it just creates other problems. Who do we know? Don't we know people in New Zealand or Australia? Who do we know? Rose on the other side of the world? Who's on the other side of the world? I try to force myself to stay awake an hour or two every day until I'm waking up normal time. All right. Are you back to waking up at like a semi-normal time? You're awake right now, which makes me happy because I feel like I haven't seen you forever. In the past, I've sometimes pulled all-nighters and then gone to sleep at the time I want to establish. Oh, I feel like that's what people do with jet lag. They like stay up until it's like the time that you are supposed to go to sleep or whatever. Yikes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Nicole is in Australia. Yeah. So, yeah. I knew we knew somebody on the other side of the world. I couldn't think of who it was. Nicole. Yeah. I feel very lucky that I never had that, like, I never had the jet lag thing really, and I've always been I don't know about always, but as far as I can remember, I've always been a good sleeper. I wonder if I was a good sleeper when I was a baby. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I try to stay up all night. Most of the time I fail. It's a very rare occasion that I can get it to work. Yeah, I have maybe stayed up all night twice in my entire life, and they were both for like work things, like dead, like things I had to have done for work. And yeah, I don't really want to ever do that again if I don't have to. It has been forever, 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 forever. And I knew you were having like sleeping situation. I didn't realize it was this severe. Yikes. Can you easily go to sleep? Yes. Like if you lay down, you just fall asleep without being super tired. Yes. I know you hate me now, don't you? Yeah, I can. And I can go to sleep. I don't know what's going on right here. I can go to sleep and sleep all night. And even if I wake up in the middle of the night to like go to the bathroom, I'll go right back to sleep. I'm super lucky. I've always, and I say this now, watch, I'm jinxing myself. So I'm going to stop talking. My mom is like that. Hang on, I can't read this. Uh, and oh my God, this isn't even any better. I can't see it without my glasses. I can't see it with my glasses. My mom is like that. And she can wake up and then do something and then go right back to sleep. And I can't. Yeah, I can pretty much do that too. What I can't do is if I wake up at, uh, actually, this is a lie because I just did this yesterday. I woke up at 3:30 in the morning through an alarm because I needed to be, I needed it, I had stuff to do, and then I had a train that I was catching at 6. I had to be at the train station at 6. Um, so my alarm went off at 3:30, and then I got up, and turns out I did not have to be at the train station at 6 because the train stopped running because we're like everything in Portugal is on fire between here and Porto. It's like all on fire. Um, and so the train stopped running because like fire. Uh, so I didn't have to go. And so I was like, oh, okay, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I really should just go back to sleep. And I had a little bit of a hard time going back to sleep, but not like I did. I went back to sleep. So I didn't have that hard of a time. Uh, so yeah, I I tend to be a pretty good at sleeping. If it were an Olympic sport, I think I'm at least a bronze medal in sleeping. It's a gift. I don't know. I can only fall asleep when I'm bone tired, and it still takes me 2 hours or so. I I feel so bad for you, and I feel really bad for Tina, and I feel super lucky that I don't have the sleeping thing. I have friends who, like, have insomnia, right? And they can't go to sleep. And I keep waiting for that to happen to me, right? Like, as I get older or whatever, because a lot of my friends are like, "Yeah, when I got older, I, like, stopped being able to just go to sleep." So I keep waiting for it to happen, and hopefully it never does. So far, so good. I don't know. Yikes. Oh, one of my dogs just threw up on the floor? Ew. On your bedroom floor? Ew. Ew. You have to go clean that up. Oi, oi, oi. All right, you've got to clean up dog vomit. And Mika, did you decide yet whether you're going to read or not? I am reading King about Martin Luther King Jr. King by Jonathan Eig. I'm saying his name wrong. I don't know. Um, it's one of the BookTube prize books that I'm reading, so I can't say anything about it. I just started part 2, and there's 3 parts, I think. So I have quite a ways to go. But I want to try to finish it. What's today? Wednesday. I want to try to finish it by Friday. So I'm gonna excuse me. I'm gonna do some big reading. Big reading tonight. Big reading, big reading. Okay, good. Thank God. No, my room is the only room with carpet. The living room floor. Okay, good. Oh, I don't like cleaning up vomit from anyone, human or animal. I guess humans are human or beast. I'll try to listen to the audiobook I interrupted last week, The Burial Plot. Ooh, okay. All right. Okay, Tina, are you reading? What are you doing? I think we should read. And I think we should, well, you can do whatever you want to do. But I think we should start our first sprint. And let's sprint until the top of the hour, 45 minutes. That seems like the easy way to keep track of what we're doing, right? Top of the hour. Let me fix this thing. Sprinting until the top of the hour. Okay. Save. All right. Does that sound good to you guys? We'll start a sprint. I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but I'm ready. All right. I am ready too. So then I will see you guys at the top of the hour, and happy reading. Okay. That's the end of our first sprint. And I have finished part 2 and am ready to start part 3 during the next sprint, which is good news. Um, yeah, it's getting to the end, and I looked, though part 3 is still 300 pages. So I feel like I'm definitely still on track to finish this by Friday, right? I don't know how many pages I read just now. I could probably figure that out if I cared. Um, but yeah, so that's what I did. My reading was good. What else? Um, I can't. I wish I could talk about this book, but I can't. I can't talk about any of the books that I'm reading, uh, except for the book about Julia Childs that I already talked about it. That was for book club. Everything else I'm reading this month is for the BookTube prize. I can't talk about it. Oh boy, when a main character is involved in shady business, regrets it, and doesn't want to go through with it, you just know, oh, it's absolutely going to blow up in their face. Is this the one where the woman is working for a man and she's doing some shady stuff and she wants to get out of it? This is the same one you were talking about last week, right? Oh, my dad cleaned the floor, the vomit. Ugh. And then I made some popcorn and started watching a new TV show. What show? I just started watching last week, maybe. I started watching Mad Men on Netflix, which I don't know if you know this show. It came out a long time ago, like years and years and years ago. And I never watched it. I think it might have come out on regular TV or maybe on like HBO or something a long, long, long time ago. And I never watched it, but I kind of always wanted to. And then I saw it just came to Netflix. I don't know what's happening with that. There we go. It just came to Netflix a couple weeks ago, and I was like, "Oh, I'm going to start watching it, and we'll see if I like it." I like it. It's not what I thought it was going to be. Like the main character, Don Draper, I thought he was a completely different kind of character. So, yeah, the show is super interesting to me, but it's not what I thought it was going to be. But I'm liking it. I did season 1 last week. I've started season 2 this week. That's what I am watching. What are you watching, Tina? I know it'll end well, but it gives me anxiety anyway. Oh no, and you're trying to avoid the anxiety. Yeah, it's the one. Yeah. Oh, Only Murders in the Building. I've heard of that. It's on Hulu, and my parents recommended it to me. It's kind of a cozy mystery show with Steve Martin and Selena Gomez, right? And Martin Short. One of my friends totally told me that I need to watch that, but I don't have Hulu, so I can't watch it. But she said it's really, really good. Oh my gosh, I'm glad. And you're liking it. Or are you not liking it? How are you feeling about it? I've heard of it. It looks really, really good. And I love Steve Martin. And like it's Selena Gomez, right? Am I making that up? Is it somebody else? Some other famous young woman? I thought it was Selena Gomez, but I could be wrong. Are you liking it? I heard it's really, really good. Yes. Yes. Okay, good. I'm glad you're liking it. I I wish well, I don't think I'll ever be able to see it because I don't have Hulu, and I don't know anybody that has Hulu. My friend Dave has Disney. Yeah, because we watched I was at his house the other day, well, I don't know, a month ago, and, we were playing cards, and I turned on the Eras Tour. I was like, "You have Disney? Let's watch the Eras Tour while we're playing cards." So I know he's got Disney, but I don't think he has Hulu. I watched, like, 5 minutes of it. Well, that's not very much. So you're liking Mad Men. I've heard of that, I think. Yeah, I am liking it. It's, um it's from the 1950s, I guess. So, like, the costumes are amazing, but, like, the misogyny is thick, uh, and the drinking is thick, and um, the like, everyone's having an affair. It's just it's all of the bad stuff that you would think about the 1950s, and yet some of it is not that much different than what we face today, so I guess, yeah, it's good. I am liking it. I am liking it. The furniture and the sets and the costumes and the hair and the makeup are so, so good. Are you sure he doesn't have Hulu then? Because you can get them in a bundle. Well, then I'm not sure. I'm not sure. At his house, I've only ever watched Disney because he said he had Disney, and I was like, "Oh, let's watch the Eras Tour," and Netflix. Like, we've watched Netflix. But those are the only 2 things I've, wait a minute. Why do I feel like one of my friends, when we were there, was watching Only Murders in the Building? He might have Hulu, because I just had this weird, like, flashback to coming down the stairs, and one of my friends was sitting on the couch, and I think she was watching Only Murders in the Building, and it might have been her that told me that this is really good, I should watch it. So maybe he does have Hulu. Hmm. Oh, I think my parents watched the German version when I was a child. I vaguely remember watching and being bored by all the old grown-ups. Yeah, it is 100% an old grown-up show. Like, yeah, definitely adult. It's an adult show for sure. We just got Netflix back. Their restrictions and pricing is crazy, but we need to watch some shows on there this time of the year. Yeah, I've had Netflix since, like, Netflix was born, I think. I think I only pay, like, 4.50 a month for Netflix because 'cause I've had it for so long. Yeah, I think I've had it since the beginning of Netflix, and that's probably what I paid at the beginning of Netflix, and I'm probably still paying it. I should probably stop talking in case they're listening and they're like, "Oh, you're on the wrong plan." And next thing you know, I'm paying 40 bucks. No, I love Netflix. But sometimes there's nothing to watch. But I feel like Mad Men is 7 seasons, and there's, like, 13 episodes per season, so I'll be stuck on that for a long time. And then I've noticed some other shows that they put on that I think sound interesting to me. So, I feel like I might be set on Netflix through the fall with shows to watch. And then it will be, like, time for all the Christmas movies to come out, and hopefully Netflix will add some new good Christmas movies, and I'll be sorted. Wow, I know. We basically did too, but the price went up, and then when they had the Wi-Fi thing, we got rid of it. What's the Wi-Fi thing? Netflix had a Wi-Fi thing? Or your internet or your cable provider had a Wi-Fi thing? My mom typically rotates the streaming services, so we'll have them for a couple months and then we'll switch. Oh, so that way you get to see what everybody's doing. And you get, yeah, because you're right. Like, Netflix, sometimes I've seen everything. But then I'll also say it forces me to watch stuff that I wouldn't normally pick to watch, and then I end up liking it. So my favorite example, during COVID, I, like, ran out of things to watch, right? Because all you can do all day long is watch Governor Cuomo on the TV talking about COVID or something on Netflix. So I watched everything, and then, like, there were all these shows that people were like, "Oh, you should watch this, it's such a good show," and then I would look at the trailer and be like, "No, I don't think so." So Schitt's Creek was one of those shows. And Community was also one of those shows that people were like, "Oh, you gotta watch it. It's so funny. These are such funny shows." And I'd watch the trailer and go, "This does not look like a show I would be interested in." But, like, when you run out of things to watch, you start watching whatever. I loved both of those shows. Schitt's Creek is, like, such a great show, and I would have never, ever, ever watched it if I hadn't have run out of things on Netflix to watch. I would have never watched it. And Community, same thing. I would have never watched that show, and I'm so glad that I watched them both. So, I guess that's the advantage to having one streaming service that you're forced to watch shows on. But there's a bunch of shows that are only on those other services that I would love to see, and I guess this is why all of my friends in the US are paying, like, $300 a month for all of their cable services, because they have, like, Apple TV and Amazon Prime Video and Netflix and Hulu and Disney, and I guess Paramount is another one. And there's a bunch of them, and they're paying for all of them, and they're paying like $400 or more a month just to watch TV. That seems crazy to me. It was when you couldn't share accounts outside of your Wi-Fi router. Okay. So all my siblings who live in a different state couldn't use it. Oh, yeah. Oh, that may be another reason why they've left my account so low, is that I don't share it with anyone. I think I tried to share it with somebody one time, but, like, I didn't even know my password. So here, like, if I ever get locked out of it, I'm in trouble because I mean, I've had this account for 20 years, more than 20 years. I don't know what my I'm sure I don't even have the email associated with the account anymore. That's how old it is. So maybe that's why, my price is so low, is because I've never shared the account. It's clearly just me using it. Huh. I rotate everything, streaming, audiobook services. You like a variety. Schitt's Creek is fantastic. Totally fantastic. I'm so sad that it's not on the air anymore, and yet so happy that they ended it when they did, because it was like, yeah, this show never got bad. Yeah, if we had every serve at the same time, we're paying just as much as if we had actual cable. Yeah, it's so much. Mika, and they don't make you, like, sign up for a certain amount of time? Like, you can literally just go for a month or 2 and then cancel, and then go find something else for a month or 2? Can you do that too, Tina? Like, just sign up for a month or 2, or you have to do the whole, like, you have to sign up for a year contract? I like variety, and I don't like paying a lot. Yeah, Mika, are you gaming the system where you are doing, like, the free trial over and over and over again of all the services? Just kidding, don't answer. All right. Are you guys, do you wanna keep reading? I've never been forced to sign up for a year, and it's just too expensive and unnecessary for us. Yeah, yeah. Oh, the monthly price is higher than if you signed up for the whole year. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, but if you're switching it up, maybe it all works out in the end. I don't know. It's expensive. It's expensive to watch TV. Oof. but not for me. 450 a month. Not, you know what? What can you buy for 450 in the United States? Pack of gum? McDonald's fries? I don't know. How much are McDonald's fries these days? Probably 450 for a large fry. Maybe more. I have no idea. No idea. They're putting a Burger King. They're building a big Burger King, uh, sort of on the corner by where I live. And I'm like, that's so weird. I didn't know, one, I didn't know Burger King still existed. Two, I didn't know it existed in Europe. Three, it seems like it seems like down at the end of my street seems like a random place to put a Burger King. Will I ever go there? I doubt it, but maybe. If I had to do a fast food burger, probably would be Burger King. But I don't have to do a fast food burger, do I? Mm-mm. It'll be like 150 if you add up all the months. Oh, and 100 for the year, but I'm not paying 100 at once. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa! I asked Siri and she said 249 to 299. All right. So we could get 2 large fries while we watch our Netflix. Oh, no, we could only get 2 fries in a month, and I get Netflix for 30 days. Who gets the better deal? Oh, you like Burger King. I don't love their fries. I haven't had a fast food burger. I mean, it's maybe been 25, 30 years. I've had KFC and maybe Chick-fil-A since then, but like a fast food burger? Mm-mm, mm-mm. That's like, I don't know, high school maybe was a lot. So that would be, oh my God, more than 25 years ago, high school. Yeah, but the flame broiled was definitely better than every other fast food burger. When we lived in the city, takeout or fast food multiple times a month, but now we only do it every 6 months. Wow. Yeah, when I moved, I think so I know 100% know when I moved to New York, I never had I don't even know. I mean, I know there is fast food there, I guess, but I can't even think where it would be. And then even before I moved to New York, I I don't think I ate a lot of I do know I ate KFC and Chick-fil-A, but maybe that's it. It's high school. High school maybe since I've had Burger King. Oh, I see German Amazon Prime has added House MD. I've been wanting to watch that. I hope it has the original audio available though. You mean instead of having it dubbed? I think I tried to watch House MD, if it's the same one I'm thinking of, and I wasn't crazy about it. Is it the guy with like he's got like a scruffy beard, kind of, and he's a little bit eccentric? Am I thinking of the right one? I don't know. We had a McDonald's and Burger King and multiple other places within a 5-minute walk from our house. Yeah. So I can see why you would have eaten there multiple times. And I want to watch What We Do in the Shadows. I, what is that about? That sounds scary. What we do in the shadows. Tell you what I do in the shadow. I don't go into the shadow. That's where bad things happen to people in the shadow. Yeah, House is a bastard, but he's funny. Yeah. I think I started to watch it and I stopped. All right, so I don't have Amazon Prime, and I don't think it's on Netflix. But you know what? It might actually be on Netflix. Or something like it is on Netflix, because every time I flip by, like, it says, "What's here," and, like, "Recommended for you," or something, it always shows up, and it's either House or it's something else, some other, like, doctor's show that makes me think of House, and I try it's one of those where it's a Schitt's Creek situation for me where I'm like, I don't know, it doesn't look good," but then I watch it and love it. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my gosh, a comedy? It's a comedy. What We Do in the Shadows is a comedy about 4 vampires being roommates. Okay. I mean, that might be all right. A comedy, I would have never thought that. Are they This is a stupid question, but it shows how little I know about the dark world. Um, can vampires be male and female? Although I don't know if vampires have a sex, but are they do they have a sex? Do they have a gender? They genderless? They can be whatever? Oops. House is on Hulu. Have you seen House, Tina? Well, maybe if it's on Hulu and Amazon Prime, it might also be on Netflix. Not that I'm looking it up right now, but uh-oh. Really? Okay. Oh, oh. It is. House is on. I see there's stuff on Netflix I need to watch. I'm gonna be busy on Netflix for a long time. Oh, I didn't know this. Vampires used to be normal humans. I did not know that. And they get bit by a vampire bat, and that's how they become vampires. And then they bite each other, or they bite other humans, and then those people become. Is this how it works? I really don't know. I've never read a vampire book, I don't think. I've seen episodes here and there, but not watched the whole thing. That's what I think I've seen, like, maybe half of one episode. I think my parents watched What We Do in the Shadows. Oh, it's not on German Netflix, but I could use a VPN. Why? You've got it on, German Amazon Prime. Maybe. Oh, it's not on American Netflix. Interesting. It's on Portuguese Netflix. Yeah, if it's on Prime, you don't need it. Yeah. Sorry, oh, no, Tina has it on Hulu. How weird that we all have it on different, services. I mean, I guess that's where they just buy the license, right? For whatever country. They decide in Germany, we'll give the license to Amazon. In Portugal, they give the license to Netflix. In the US, they gave it to Hulu. Interesting. All right. All right. All right. Okay, friends, are we carrying on with reading? Oh, I need to check if Prime is only dubbed though. Do you want it in English or you want it in German? You want it in English with German subtitles? You want it in German with English subtitles? How do you want it, Mika? And while you tell me, I'm going to set this banner. Let's read until half past. Does that sound good? It's like an hour. Half past. I mean, it's a super long one. Is that okay with you guys? A super long sprint? Tina says, yes, we can do another one. I always prefer the original audio. Oh, I think I'll watch something instead of reading. What are you going to watch? I'm going to keep reading King. Tina, what are you doing? Are you watching House? Maybe you guys should watch you should watch the same show and then like we could talk about it. Well, I mean, I can ask questions about it and you guys can answer. I don't want the anxiety at the moment. Yeah. Yeah. I get that. Maybe you should watch the vampire show. That seems like entertainment. Low anxiety, pure entertainment. I guess. I don't know. Could be dark. I don't know. But comedy, it's a comedy. I don't know. I'm going to keep reading King. I'm starting part 3, which means it's the end. I have 300 pages, I think, until the photographs section. I think I need a comfort watch, aka watching Hood Omens for the 10th time. Oh, yes, Mika, watch something that makes you feel happy. Christina, hello. All right, we were going to start reading, but Christina, tell us how you are. I feel like I haven't seen you forever either. It's good to see you. Hello, hello. Good omens. Hood omens. Hood omens sounds like the KKK. The Ku Klux Klan is in town. Good omens is better. Yeah. Hello, hello. Everybody's saying hello. Christina, are you staying with us for the sprint or are you coming back? We were just getting ready to start our sprint uh, till half past. We're going to go for like an hour. Are you just popping in to say hello? Oh, thank you. Are you sticking around for a minute? I'm okay. Okay or okay? Like there's a story in there. Oh, been deep cleaning and now sickish. I too have been semi deep cleaning. I cleaned off all the mold on my bathroom ceiling. And my plan was to paint after I cleaned off the mold. But when I cleaned off the mold, I was like, I don't think I need to paint. This looks good. So then I painted my office and then did like the whole deep cleaning of that. And yeah, so I'm clean, but not sick-ish. Oh, I'm hoping to stick around for a bit. Okay, good. I'm reading Practical Magic. Wait, is this the Practical Magic that the movie with Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman and Stockard Channing and Bette Midler? No. Is it the Practical Magic that that movie is based off of? Yay for getting rid of mold. I know. I know. It was like I had cleaned it once before, but I'd done a terrible job because I didn't have a ladder. And so I was like perched on my tippy toes on the edge of the bathtub. And so, yeah, it was precarious and it didn't get I didn't do a very good job of it. But I borrowed a ladder this time and I was able to really get up in there and like scrub. So, yeah, I like Practical Magic. I I like the movie Practical Magic. Is this the same? Is this was it I think it was based on this on a book. Was it this book? I don't know. We do a change of seasons deep clean, and we found lots of dust. Ooh, which I'm allergic to. Mold and mildew too, but lucky not finding those. Very lucky. I don't think the mold that I had was bad mold, but it's gross. It's just gross. Oh, yes, it's what the movie was based on. Oh, and there are 4 books in the series. I did not know this. You know what? Maybe I should make those my, like, part of my October, reads because it's a nice spooky kind of, um, Halloweeny kind of thing. Maybe I could do that. I didn't know that there were 4 books, though. Alright, I have to look at this. I have to look it up. Oh my gosh, a book for the little girls, one for the ants, and one for Maria the ancestor. Oh, well, now I feel like I absolutely have to look at these. Who's the author? Because this month I'm stuck in not all nonfiction for the BookTube prize, but next month I'm I have no idea what I'm gonna read next month. I haven't even thought about it, although I just thought about it because this practical magic would be kind of a fun Halloween thing. I read them every year, normally in chronological order, but I'm reading in publication order this year because it's a group buddy read with Nicole and Coda. That is so cool. I was literally just going to say, maybe we should do this for Treehouse, but no, you guys are already doing it. Alice Hoffman is the author. Okay, I'm going to write that down so I can look these up and maybe put them on my list for October. Right? It's a good Halloween, October festy read. She has a few books that have the same feel too. All right, Alice Hoffman. Mm, Hoffman, Practical Magic series. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh my gosh, everything I own, every device I own is dying now. Oi, oi, oi. We could still do it for Treehouse. We could. Maybe I'll pop it in the I could talk about everywhere. Maybe we'll pop it in the as a because we don't have a book for October yet, right? Maybe we should float it in the Discord and see if people want to do it. Yeah. All right. And even if they don't, I might do it. And then Christina, we can talk about it on here. All right. Hey, let's do some reading, right? Maybe I've never even watched the movie and I feel like it's going to give me anxiety. Oh, trying to think what's in the movie that might give you what it might give you anxiety. I mean, there's stuff in the movie, I guess. Oh, it's short. Yes, we will talk. Okay. So whether we're talking in Treehouse or we're just talking in sprints, Christina, we're in. It's not scary. No, because I don't like scary things. It's not scary, and it's not really even that um like witchy, you know? There's some domestic violence, but nothing really scary. I don't love paranormal stuff. I don't remember I really don't like paranormal stuff either. And but this it's like well the movie anyway. I don't even know that I would say there's paranormal stuff in it, but obviously there is. So it's a cozy paranormal. Yeah, it's not really paranormal. At least the movie. I yeah. Christina can talk about the book. The movie isn't really paranormal. I mean, there is magic and witchy stuff that happens, but yeah, it's like cozy paranormal. It's herbal, more herbal remedies. Sure, sure it is. It's not ghosting. There's not ghost stuff though. I don't remember. Oh, wait a minute. There might be a ghost. Is there a ghost? The ghost of a dead man? There might be a ghost. Uh, but look, I am the biggest scaredy cat of all, and I liked it. I was fine with it. Yeah, there are a couple spells, but not like The Craft. I don't know anything about The Craft. More like The Good Witch on Hallmark. Yeah, it's like Hallmark quality. There is a little ghosty type, but it's more so in the movie. Okay. All right, let's float it in the treehouse and see if anyone is interested. Um, ooh, I guess more I don't like that vibe, like half paranormal, half not. All right, that's fair. That's fair. Oh, okay, then yeah, I can handle unrealistic paranormal, but some small magical vibes, no. I feel like this has small magical vibes. Okay. Not for Tina. This is not the book for Tina. All right, well, Christina, it's you and me then. We'll talk about it in October on Sprints. It is more realistic to the extent that magic is real. Yeah. All right, let me find my book and then I gotta figure out how to plug this book into something. All right, here's my book. You know what I've noticed? Every time I it opens on a different chapter. Anyway, this is neither here nor there. I'm sorry, I can't handle realistic. I like it in the movie when she lights candles. Yes, this is what I was thinking of. Like there are like that's not herbal. That's like a little spell. But yeah, she lights candles and the spoon. Yeah. I wonder no, I 100% know that that movie is not on Netflix because I feel like I'm constantly searching Netflix for Sandra Bullock because I will watch any movie that she is in. And this is not one of them. Practical. But maybe they'll put it on in October. I don't know. Anyway, let's read. What do you guys think about that? Let's read. Let's go. Yeah. Let's read until half past, and then we'll come back and wrap it up. This will be like our last sprint, our last chance to read together tonight. All right. I'll see you guys at half past. Happy reading. Okay, we are done with our reading, TV watching, whatever we're doing. Um, I was reading. Oh boy, we got lots of comments. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, where are we at here? Here. What's Pluto? Wait, Practical Magic is on Pluto. What is Pluto? Is it like Netflix? I don't know what Pluto is. I don't Christina, you missed our whole conversation at the beginning of this thing. We were talking about like Netflix and all the different channels. I had never heard of Pluto. Is it like a Netflix thing? Hello. Oh my gosh, I don't know Tangible Reads. I can't remember what your first name is. Are you still here? Tell me your first name. Hello, hello. I fell down a rabbit hole. It looks like they're doing Practical Magic 2 sometime in 2025, and it's supposed to be based on the fourth book, The Book of Magic. Oh my gosh, that makes me super excited. And it looks like the first movie should be on Max too, but I don't have Max. I have Netflix. But maybe it'll be on Netflix in Portugal, not in the US, and Max in the US. Tina made some pasta and almost finished episode 1 of Only Murders in the Building. I love pasta. I have pasta salad in the fridge that I made yesterday and that I had for breakfast today because it was so good. And I'm probably gonna have it for dinner when I finish up here because it's so good. Um, yeah. Mm, mm. Okay, this makes me very excited about now I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole. I'm not gonna do it while we're talking. But yeah, I'm gonna go down a practical magic rabbit hole and see what's happening with these movies because I really like Practical Magic 1. So yeah, this is very cool. This is all very good news for me. Very good news for me. I ended up making like a homemade tomato sauce real quick. I don't know, tomatoes, garlic, chicken stock. Interesting. I know. I'm like, I need to say something instead of just staring at myself. Um, yeah, that sounds really good. Chicken stock. Oh, Nicole and Sandra are producing it. Are they gonna are they gonna be in it? Or is the fourth book like does not involve their characters at all? I don't know. Don't tell me anything. No spoilers, no spoilers. I'm gonna look it up and then I'm gonna watch it. Oh, my hair is still wet from I went swimming and was running home to get here for this. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna look this up when we're done here while I'm eating my pasta salad. Wow. Um, oh, they will be in it. And so will Diane Weiss. Did I say that right? And Stockard Channing and Aidan Quinn. Okay. So it's like the everybody's back. The whole cast is back. I guess this is a terrible thing to say, but I think I part of me thought that Stockard Channing wasn't around anymore. I don't know why I thought this, but I'm happy to hear that she is around and that she is going to be in this movie. I'm going to go down the same rabbit hole you did. The book is when the little girls are in college, so it's a few years later. Oh, so everybody's a little bit older, which makes sense. We're all a little bit older. I'm going to look and see where I can find this movie in Portugal. I'm going to see where it's playing. And now that I know that my friend Dave probably has Hulu, it'll be easier for me to that's another option. Oh my god, I need to don't look at my hair. Yeah, I thought she was, like, super old. I mean, if I kind of think they need to start filming this thing already. Stalker, yeah. And not for nothing, but, like, Nicole and Sandra, we're getting up there too. Although Nicole Kidman is having a moment, isn't she? She's, like, in everything all of a sudden. I feel like I keep seeing her in everything. Her and Brooke Shields. Like, all of a sudden, our stars from the '80s are coming back again. And Pam Anderson, I feel like I'm seeing her everywhere. All of the, like, 1980s bombshells are everywhere. Not Julia Roberts so much, and not Sandra Bullock so much. I think maybe Sandra Bullock is doing more producing or something, I don't know, but and Brad Pitt is everywhere. It's like the '80s have come back. The '80s and '90s are back in the movies, which I, for one, am very happy about because I don't know any of the young actors. I don't know any of them anymore. Brooke Shields was in Army Wives. I don't know what Army Wives is. She was just in a movie with oh, he was a cop on NYP on not NYPD Blue, Law and Order. And then he was in the beauty pageant movie with Sandra Bullock. He's super handsome. I don't know, but I just saw Brooke Shields in a movie with him too on Netflix. And then she was in a movie last year where she like bought a Scottish castle. Yeah, she's been in a ton of things. Oh, it's a TV show. Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of Army Wives. I mean, the '70s, '80s, and '90s are back in the fashion world, so it makes sense. Yeah, they are definitely back in the fashion world. Oh, an Air Force pilot with a high rank. Ooh, so she wasn't necessarily the Army wife, she was the Army. Huh. I feel like I really keep seeing her everywhere. Maybe she just has a bunch of stuff on Netflix right now. I don't know, but I feel like I'm seeing her in the news too. Oh, you know why? I'm seeing her everywhere because I think I started following her on Instagram. So of course, I'm seeing her everywhere. Fashion always recycles itself. It does, but with tweaks. Like sometimes when I used to buy stuff in New York at like vintage shops, I would be like, "Oh, cool, look at this. They're like bell-bottom pants or something." But they were definitely bell-bottom pants, but not like the same sort of cut of bell-bottom pants that was popular in the 2000s or 2010s or whatever. That's scary. Are they bringing back parachute pants? I'm wearing parachute pants right now. So, yes, I'm bringing them back. The question is, but are they bringing back MC Hammer pants with the big, like, low dip in the middle? I don't think that I will be wearing MC Hammer pants. I didn't wear them back then. I don't think I will wear them now. Although I shouldn't say that. I bet they're super comfortable. Oh, she does the Lazy Boy commercials. Interesting. I did not know that. Huh. Lazy Boy. Hammer pants. Yes. I need to learn how to do that MC Hammer thing. No, my pants are not shiny. So does that mean they're not technically parachute pants? Yeah, they're not technically made out of the parachute material. They are cotton probably, but they have that shape, right? With the big, and you can like I can like do my little strings everywhere. Yeah, they're like all big and baggy. Yeah, they're parachutey. I could jump out of a plane and go like this with my pants and I would fly down. I would not. Don't try this at home. Yikes. No, that material did not breathe. I had a pair in 8th grade, maybe, that was fluorescent yellow, like fluorescent yellow, true parachute material. Well, I don't know if it's true parachute material, but it was the same material that we used in gym class with the big parachute thing. It was the same material as that big parachute thing. And they were fluorescent yellow. And I never had anything appropriate to wear it with. So I just wore it with everything. I never matched. I looked ridiculous. I was wearing like maroon and fluorescent yellow. And then I would wear like I don't know what else, like orange with fluorescent. Like I just was wearing everything because I didn't know what to wear with fluorescent yellow parachute pants. I was a mess. I was an 8th grade mess. Or I was ahead of my time. Maybe that's what I was, ahead of my time. Anyway, this is why I wear white t-shirts all the time with everything because it goes with everything. I don't have to worry about it. Oh my goodness. All right. I think it's time to go. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. It was fun. I feel like I got to see people I haven't seen in a long time. So, yes, black matches everything too. But and I probably wore black with the parachute pants. But black and fluorescent yellow, it's like very Bumblebee. It's very Bumblebee. And yeah, it's very Bumblebee. Oh my goodness. Thanks for hosting. Enjoy your day. You too. You too. Thanks for coming. It was so much fun. That's so real. I had nothing to wear it with, so I wore it with everything. Yes. Follow me for more style tips. Remember to hydrate and like the hug button. Is this an automatic thing, or are you really saying this every time, Christina? Because I do need to like get a whole bunch more water and suck it down, and I need to eat some pasta salad. So I will see you guys. Oh no, I won't see you next week. I'm not going to sprint next week because I have friends in town. So I won't see you guys for 2 weeks. Um, Yeah. What's that? Like the beginning of October. Oh, so we need to figure out what we're doing about Treehouse. All right. We need to figure out what we're doing about Treehouse in October. And we'll do it in the Discord. I want pics. I know. I don't have any pics. There are no pictures of my past. Thank God. Thank God I lived in an era. I grew up in an era where like I mean, there are pictures, I think, of high school is when we would have gotten like a camera, those disposable camera things that you could buy. But yeah, there's nothing um from my junior high, early high school years. Thank goodness. Although the ones from my later high school years are embarrassing enough. I say it every time. You do say it every time. Thank you for the reminder. Thanks for hosting, Mika. Thanks for coming. I know you're having a hard day, so it was fun to see you. Thanks for coming and hanging out. And I sip my water every time too. Type, 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 sip. And thanks for the hitting the like button. Good to know. Yes, enjoy your friends and your week. Bye-bye. Yes, remembering the days before the selfie. Those were good days. All right. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks unless somehow I randomly see you somewhere before then, like in the Discord. All right. See you guys. Bye.